Hello and good evening. Today we will be doing a compensation comparison. Last year, we were tasked with increasing our profits by $1 billion. We did that and more. So now we're going to look at, how do we allocate those funds? And one of the first things that we want to do is look at exactly how we got there. So through hard work with the HR department, directed by them, and with a very strong effort through our account executive team, again, we were able to increase our profits by over $1 billion last year. So the task this year is, what do we do to spend that money, and how can we spend it? Well, we want to give it back to those who helped us get there to where we are, or get there to our goal. And part of that team, of course, or the biggest part of it, was the account executives. So that's where this compensation comparison comes into play. So a couple of the things that we did to increase our profits, we did that by implementing several different measures, or a couple of different measures. One of them was we did some revised training for the account executives, and we also too allowed account executives to remote work from home. Both of those were able to further reduce expenses, including trip expenses, and increasing closings. So as far as giving back to the account executives, what does that look like? Well, let's take a look at their pay. Everybody loves a good pay. So account executives, they drove us to $1 billion in profit simply by doing what they do. And with that, their total pay was at record highs this year. They far exceeded all of their benchmarks. And they were, again, the driving force to get us to that $1 billion in profit. As you can see, the average account executive, again, far exceeded their commission base or their benchmark. And their commissions directly correlated to revenue profit. So looking at these two graphs, you would assume that the account executives, were eating the cream of the crop. But now we're gonna get to the meat and potatoes. Here you see that the average account executive, even though they are doing their part, we are not doing ours. So what we need to do, they've increased, due to the revised training, remoting from work, it has increased morale for the account executives, which in turn has increased their sales and their commissions. We've seen a strong effort by the account executives to get things done, and they've done it. So now it's up to us to make sure that we stand behind the company and them, and do what we need to do. We have a certain benchmark that's been set, and we haven't reached it. So the corporate standard dictates that we match the benchmark. We owe it to the account executives, and it's the right thing to do. So to sum everything up, last year or this year, we saw profits skyrocket. And with that came from a tremendous effort by the HR department and the account executives. But now it's time that we give back. We can only do this by matching the benchmarks set forth by our own guidelines. Thank you, and please enjoy the rest of your day.